letter of approval for my eye checkup. I think that came in yesterday. Let me check the app. There it is. I can go see my doctor now. I swear, if I didn't have a healthcare plan, I wouldn't think to look out for myself.
It's been really hectic lately at the store, and we almost didn't have time for my employees' annual checkup. Good thing MediCard does on-site testing. We can continue with business as usual, and my employees don't have to do more work to get their health checked. Thank God for MediCard.
I used to be able to do it all, but I'm too old to spend my time on long queues. That's aging for you, I suppose. Being able to do these tests at home brings me so much comfort.
Come a long way in building a healthcare system that lives up to what we aim to be, to serve as the lifeline of our clients, a bridge to health. 35 years, fueled by a desire to make healthcare affordable and accessible to everyone, inspired by the trust of our clients. We want our members to feel like they can enjoy their lives to the fullest, that they can give their best shot in pursuing their aspirations because they are in their best of health, and that they can take comfort in knowing that the healthcare they need is just within their reach. Thank you for entrusting your health to us. It's what we're here for.
How are you feeling today? So did you guys have your breakfast already? Or are you still thinking of what to eat? So everyone, our session for today is not your ordinary nutritional talk or wellness talk. Because today we will be having a cooking demo with MediCard's nutritionist and dietitian, Miss Jerica Suarez. So this cooking demo will not just give you one or two recipes, but six easy to prepare and of course healthy snacks and dishes. But later, if you have questions, our nutritionist dietitian Miss Jerica will be joining us to answer your questions. So are you guys excited? This is the first ever cooking demo MediCard will be doing. So if you're excited, can you please type in yes in our chat box rather? Are you guys excited? Okay, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting and let's start our cooking demo.
Hi, I'm Jerica, MediCard's nutritionist dietitian, and for today, we will be preparing healthy meals that you can bring at work. Okay, so preparing your own meals is beneficial. First, it is cost-effective. You can track your own calorie or food intake, and you make sure that the calories or food that you're eating are of good quality and safe. So, we will be starting with snacks. Okay, is it good to take snacks? Okay, iba kasi madalas nagfa-fasting or hindi talaga kumakain ng snacks. So, smart snacking is beneficial. Why? Because it can curb your appetite and prevents you from overeating to the next meal. And also, it provides additional nutrients and aside from that, it gives you energy. Okay? In the middle of the day, since masyado tayong busy at work, so kapag may any additional energy, may iwasan natin yung feeling tired. Okay, so first, let's start with snack. Our recipe is vegetable fruit snack. This is a no-cook meal. Okay, mabilis gawin. Pwede siyang gawin kahit before going to work. So, let's start by slicing your vegetables. For this recipe, I use apple and then cucumber. So, we're going to slice the apple. Okay. Any size that you want. So, ano ba yung benefits ng apple? Apple, good source of soluble fiber. Okay. And then, soluble fiber can help you lower down your cholesterol level. I'm going to slice it and then put it inside your lunch box. After apples, your vegetables of choice. So, I choose a cucumber kasi yung lasa niya very refreshing, diba? And then you can also use carrots. So, we're going to slice it. So, ako, tinatanggal ko yung buto para hindi siya masyadong matubig or watery. Okay. After slicing, you can also add nuts. Okay, nuts, good source of healthy fats. So, we're going to put some nuts. And then, yogurt for dip. Greek yogurt. I'm using Greek yogurt. Okay, ano ba yung difference ng Greek yogurt sa plain yogurt? Actually, the difference will be the whey. Okay, sa Greek yogurt, si-strain or sinasala yung whey. So, in terms of nutrients naman, yung Greek yogurt, mas mataas yung protein and less yung carbs kasi wala na yung whey niya. And then, pag plain yogurt naman, mas mataas yung calcium. So, what is the best choice? Actually, you can use any kung ano yung kailangan nyo. If you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to cut down your carbohydrates, use Greek yogurt. But if you're after the calcium, use the plain yogurt. So, you're going to put it in a small container, anything, and then just put it inside your lunchbox. This is your vegetable fruit pack. for our second recipe, it's apple nachos. So, easy to do rin ito as well as for the sweet tooth. Okay, so let's start by slicing our apples. So, as mentioned earlier, apples very healthy. Aside from the vitamins and minerals, you can get soluble fiber. So, aside from apples, saan pa ba natin makukuha yung mga soluble fibers? Sa mga fruits and vegetables. Okay. Chia seeds as well. So, you can slice it. Any apple, variety na apple will do. After slicing, ilalagay na natin siya sa lunch box. Okay, and after slicing, maglalagay na tayo ng peanut butter. So, peanut butter na ginamit ko dito, yung parang mga homemade. Okay, yung medyo ano siya, hindi siya ganun ka-creamy, medyo mas liquidy. Okay, with that, kasi pag ma-creamy, baka mas mataas pa yung trans fat. So, mas maganda yung mga homemade or mga sugar-free na options. Okay, we're going to drizzle it. So, peanut butter, good source ng healthy fat. So, isipin nila, naku, baka mataas sa uric acid. Actually, hindi naman. Okay, ang mga nagpapataas ng uric acid, mga small fishes, okay, or mga high corn fructose syrup. Okay, we're going to drizzle it. Just enough. Okay. And then, for added texture, maglalagay tayo ng mga nuts. So, any nuts will do. This is cashew nuts. And then, granola for added fiber. Optional lang naman, pero mas maganda kung merong cinnamon. And there you have it, our apple nachos. Kahit na matamis siya, very nutrient dense naman because of the fiber, because of the added healthy fats. So, let's try it. Okay, for our last recipe sa snacks natin, gagawin natin overnight oats. Actually, sobrang popular nito sa internet. Parang lahat may version. So, gagawa tayo ng sarili nating version. So, we're going to use as toppings yung banana at saka mango. So, health benefits, syempre, potassium for the banana, vitamin C rin, tsaka vitamin A for the mangoes. Okay, so let's start and introduce our ingredients. So we're going to use rolled oats, yung old-fashioned oats po ha. Kasi yung instant, masyado siya manipis. And for overnight oats, isusok natin siya sa milk, tsaka sa yogurt. So magiging sagi siya pag ang ginamit natin instant. So we're going to use yung rolled oats old-fashioned style. Okay? And then, half cup of milk of your choice. So I'm using plant-based milk. Okay, this is soy milk. You can also use almond o kaya naman oat milk. And because I'm using this plant-based milk kasi para mas mababa yung cholesterol as well as saturated fats. But kung gusto mo added calcium, syempre you may use naman yung mga milk like skim milk or low-fat milk. Another ingredient will be yung Greek yogurt. So this is 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt and then a tablespoon of chia seeds. Okay, for added omega-3 at saka healthy fats. Okay? And then for the sweetener, okay, I'm using cocoa syrup. Kailangan nyo mababa yung glycemic index. So, sa mga sweetener na pwede nyo gamitin, pwede naman po maple syrup, pwede rin naman stevia, because yung glycemic index natin i-consider. Kapag masyadong mataas, syempre makaka-increase agad ng blood sugar levels. Okay, so let's start. Let's mix the ingredients. So, for the rolled oats, lalagay lang natin siya sa container. Any container of your choice. Pwede naman na mason jar, okay, or glass container, basta meron siyang cover. And then the milk of your choice. And then the yogurt for added tanginess. So this is still Greek yogurt. And then the chia seeds. You can also use chia seeds as yung parang pudding. Okay, you can soak it overnight with any plant-based milk that you like. And then sweetener. Again, this is cocoa syrup. Kung magtatanong, pwede ba yung mga sugar, ordinary sugar? So, as long as ililimit lang natin yung amount. You can also add vanilla extract for flavor. And then, you can refrigerate it for 2 hours or overnight. You can top the the fruits. Pero ngayon, lalagyan na natin siya before refrigerating. So, any fruit in season, pwede naman natin lagay. You can put strawberries, o kaya naman mga apples, o kaya mga berries, and then banana. Okay, itong banana kasi since mabilis siya mag-brown, you can add it before eating it. So, dagdagan pa natin. Okay, so there you have it, our overnight oats. Our version may banana at saka mangoes. So, since we're going to refrigerate it, get your lid, refrigerate it for 2 hours or overnight for best results. Okay, so now we're back with new sets of recipes. Ngayon naman, ang gagawin natin, lunch meals. So, it is important na kahit na nasa labas tayo, at work tayo, kailangan balance pa rin yung kinakain natin. Eating a well-balanced meal can provide you with all the nutrients that you need. And dapat, combination siya ng different food items. Dapat meron siyang correct amount of carbohydrates, protein, and then fruits and vegetables. So, let's start with our first recipe, tuna chickpeas wrap. So, this is a no-cook meal. So, madaling-madali, pwede nyo gawin before you go to work or even night before. So, to start, we have here 1/3 of chickpeas, 1/3 of tuna. I always use actually tuna in water or tuna light para mas mababa yung amount ng fat. And then half stalk of celery. Also, half piece of small onion, red onions. And then, half cup of Greek yogurt. So, imimix lang natin siya lahat. So, for the chickpeas, this is a good source of fiber. And then, protein. So, sa Philippines kasi hindi natin masyadong kinakain itong mga garbanzos, diba? So, it is good. Okay, so we're going to add our tuna. So, since mga canned meals to, we need to strain para maalis yung excess sodium. So, pag yung chickpeas, pwede nating hugasan pa. Yung tuna naman, strain ko na siya to remove the excess oil. So, next, celery. Yan. And then, the onion. And then, the yogurt. So, instead of mayonnaise, we're using Greek yogurt. So, para makuha pa rin natin yung cream, without compromising na mataas yung fat content. Okay, we're going to mix this. And to add flavor, we're going to add lemon juice. So, this is a tablespoon of lemon juice. You can add salt if you want, but ako, I prefer, kasi since canned naman yung chickpeas and yung tuna, I just add a little bit of pepper, ground pepper. So, ayan, ready na yung ating mixture. For the bread, I'm using tortilla wrap. Pwede rin naman pong wheat bread, okay, or pita bread. So, hayaan lang natin siya kung mag-form ng konting bubbles para ma-toast. And while waiting, you can heat it about mga 1 to 2 minutes hanggang sa yung texture niya will be magiging malambot na siya. Okay, so okay na tayo dyan. Baka masunog na. Okay, so let's assemble our wrap. So put your lettuce. Any lettuce will do. Kung romaine, kung ano mga available. So this, para lang kasi mas mabilis siyang i-wrap. Pag kasi iceberg, medyo ano na siya. Nakaliko. And then we will add our mixture. This recipe calls for mga about 3 wraps. And then add your tomatoes. Okay, and then we're going to wrap it. Okay, and then slice for presentation purposes, syempre. And there you have it. This is our tuna chickpeas wrap. Okay, for our next recipe, it's Thai basil chicken. So for individuals who are trying to lose or cut down on their sodium intake, we have to use or maximize the use of natural herbs and spices. So with natural herbs and spices, you can add flavor to your food without compromise or without adding too much salt. Okay, so let's start. So for this recipe, we'll be needing ground chicken. This is a cup of ground chicken. So as a tip, kapag nagmamadali kayo magluto, kailangan piliin natin yung mga small cuts ng mga meat. So for now, gagamit tayo ng ground para mabilis siya maluto. And then half cup ng French beans or any beans that you like, a cup of Thai basil or regular basil, and for the sauce, I'm using 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce and 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, a teaspoon of sweetener of your choice. So I'm using cocoa syrup again, and then 2 tablespoons of water. As you notice, I'm adding more water than adding more salt. So para lang makuha natin yung tamang amount ng hinihingi ng recipe for the amount ng sauce, nag-a-add na lang ako ng water instead of adding more oyster or more soy sauce. Okay, so now, mag-saute lang tayo. We'll be needing about 2 tablespoons of oil. We're going to saute garlic. This is 2 tablespoons of garlic. And then, isusunod na natin yung chilies. So, as a tip din, kapag gagamit tayo ng mga chilies, isasabay na natin siya sa paggigisa because yung mga chilies or mga spices, mas nagsaspread yung flavor niya kapag nasa fats or oil. Kaya diba yung sa Bicol Express, niluluto natin siya sa sa coconut oil. And then, isusunod na natin yung green onions. This is a white part of green onions. And then, yung chicken. So, hintayin lang natin siya mag-brown. You can also, isabay na rin dito yung French beans kasi medyo matagal ding maluto yung French beans. At this point, you can add salt if you want, but still we're using oyster and soy sauce. Ako, personally, hindi na ako nag-a-add pa. And since we're using basil naman, naging flavorful pa rin naman yung food. So, let the chicken brown muna. So, diba, mas mabilis siyang maluto kapag mas maliliit yung slices ng meat. So, let the chicken cook. And then, we will put the sauce. So, hintayin lang natin mag-reduce yung sauce hanggang sa ma-fully absorb na ng chicken as well as yung beans. At this point, you can add pepper. So, wait lang natin hanggang mag-reduce yung sauce. Okay. So, aside from Thai basil, you can add din local natin ng mga basil. Kung medyo mahirap kasi siyang hanapin. Okay, after ma-reduce ng konti yung sauce, pwede natin siyang ilagay yung basil. So, hintayin lang natin maging wilted yung basil. Okay, at this point, haamoy na natin yung basil, di ba? I slightly cut yung mga basil para mas lumabas yung flavor niya. So, hindi lang natin siyang malanta yung mga basil. Okay, yan. So, mag-reduce pa yung sauce. Okay, so we're done. So, for this recipe, pwede natin talaga siyang ibaon. So, serve it over brown rice, red rice, or any rice na prefer nyo. Pero, syempre, mas maganda kung red, brown, or black para mas mataas lang po yung fiber. So, you can add any vegetables pa kung hindi available yung French beans. You can add pwede rin carrots, red bell pepper, pwede rin naman. Or kangkong even. So, there you have it. So, this is your Thai basil chicken. Okay, for our last recipe, this is tofu vegetable rice. Okay, so sa mga tao na nag-try na mag-cut down ng animal protein, tofu actually is a good choice because readily available, tapos cheap pa siya. And aside from the protein, you can also get calcium, iron, and fiber from tofu. So for this recipe, pinake ko na siya or in-air fry for 20 minutes for 100 degrees Fahrenheit, or pwede nyo rin naman siyang i-shallow fry for 2 to 3 minutes. So before we cook, let's discuss first, ano ba yung best na cooking oil? Okay? So, kung ano bang dapat gamitin natin oil if we're trying to lose weight or meron tayong mga health condition, first, kailangan i-consider yung type, okay? Prefer mga polyunsaturated fats over mga saturated fats. Okay, yung mga saturated fats such as butter, mga lard, or even hydrogenated vegetable oils, mataas yung saturated fat niya, pwedeng magpataas ng blood cholesterol natin. Okay, second will be the smoke point. Okay, ang smoke point po, ito yung level ng temperature wherein nasusunog na yung mantika. Okay? So, kailangan aware din tayo kung anong klase ng smoke point yung mga fat or mga oils na gagamitin natin. So, kapag mga low to medium heat lang naman tayo, magigisa lang naman tayo, mag-roast lang, or gagamitin mo lang mga sa salad, pwede na yung mga plant source oil such as mga canola, sunflower, safflower oil, sesame, peanut oil. Pero kapag gagamit tayo ng high heat, like frying or deep fry, ang gagamitin nating oil, dapat yung mataas yung smoke point. So, example nito will be palm oil or mga hydrogenated na mga vegetable oils. Or even yung healthier option, kaya lang medyo mahal kasi siya nowadays, yung avocado oil. So, yun, for avocado oil naman, good source siya, hindi mataas yung saturated fat niya, pero mataas yung smoke point. Okay, so let's start sauteing. So, I'll be using around 2 tablespoons pa rin ng oil. This is canola oil, by the way. Since magsasaute lang naman tayo, okay lang naman yung mga low to medium heat. So, let's saute the garlic and then yung white part ng green onions. So, wala naman tayong cheese, hindi na tayo maglalagay. Pero kung gusto nyo, at this point, kailangan maglagay na tayo ng chilies para mas mag-spread yung flavor niya. Okay, what we have here, red bell pepper. So, hindi lang natin konting lumambot, konting magisa siya. And then, sitsaro or snow peas. So, snow peas, hindi masyadong ginagamit sa mga recipe ng Filipinos. So, this is a good source. Meron ang ang snow peas, mataas siya sa phosphorus and even vitamin A. So, tigisa lang natin siya. So, instead our usual fried rice, we can try this. After this, pwede natin isunod yung niluto natin na tofu. Para lang to save time, pwede natin siyang air fry or i-prepare night before, tapos i-rep na lang. And then our day-old rice. Mas maganda kasi yung consistency kapag 1 day old. Kapag kasi bagong saing, mas malambot kasi siya. So, mas gusto natin ba sa fried rice, so medyo mas buhaghag. So, i-mix lang natin to. And then, finally, we will add our sauce. Ang sauce natin, 2 teaspoon of oyster sauce, and then 2 teaspoon of water. So, alam niyo na yung mga technique ko. So, I add water instead of getting, or i-follow yung, amount ng liquid. Pwede na tayo maglagay ng pepper. So, hintayin na natin konting mag-reduce yung sauce. If you want, di ganito kabasa, pwedeng i-reduce yung amount of water na idadagdag. I think it's okay. Okay. So, pwede na siyang i-transfer. Okay, so we're going to transfer lang. So, lalagyan natin sa baunan. So, careful lang, baka matapon lahat. Okay. So, instead of your usual fried rice, so add vegetables and protein na rin. Diba? Para 1 dish meal na siya. So, as I mentioned earlier, kailangan balancing meal. May fruits, may vegetables, may protein, and carb source. And then, itatop lang natin ng green onions for garnish lang natin. There you have it, our tofu vegetable rice. So, ngayon, alam nyo na hindi natin kailangan ng mga hard-to-find ingredients o kaya na matagal na preparation sa food para magkaroon ng healthy meals. All we need is fresh, of good quality. Marami namang recipes na easy to do or pwede nyo siyang i-prepare beforehand. Diba? And since we're still in a pandemic po, kailangan meron pa rin tayong good health. We should consider our health. So, good health means good immunity and nutrition plays a good role or important role in maintaining your immune system. For example, fruits and vegetables have vitamins and minerals. Fiber, you can find it in your fruits, vegetables, and even complex carbs. It is a source of food para sa mga good bacteria or probiotics. Probiotics, mahahanap po natin siya sa mga fermented food products like yogurt o kaya naman ng mga kimchi or achara. Good bacteria po sila wherein they fight inflammation as well as they boost our immune system. A low-fat diet can defend you from having other diseases by maintaining normal immune function. So, I hope you learned a lot from this video, from this recipe demo. And I want to share, sabihin lang na diet is specific and individualized. We have different nutritional needs. So you have to consult, it is best to consult your nutritionist dietitian to learn more about eating healthily and your diet. Okay, so I hope to see you next time and thank you.
Tea is so easy to make and of course gives you a guaranteed quality of nutrition intake. So I just want to share to everyone na grabe, I'm sure maraming nagutom during while watching our cooking demo. So yeah, we got a lot of comments also on our Zoom. So okay, so moving on, may I request Miss Jerica, our MediCard nutritionist dietitian, to join us for the Q&A.
Hello.
Hi,
Good
Miss
morning.
Jerica.
Good morning. And thank you for watching. Kahit na medyo mahaba, no, yung dep.
Miss Jerica, can you, yeah, there, I can see you already. Okay, so let us start with our Q&A part of our program. So we have a lot of questions here in our Zoom. So our first question, are apples better eaten with peel or without it? What are the benefits? Kasi
Okay,
diba most of in other countries, I can see when I was watching Korean movies, they are really peeling the peel of the apple before they eat it. So what is the better way to eat our apples?
Okay, so for apples, kasi yung mga fruits natin, andun yung soluble fiber sa peels niya, sa balat, katulad din ng orange, yung white part, yun yung soluble fiber. Yun lang, yung iba kasi, very conscious, kasi nga, sa mga fertilizer, lalo kung hindi siya organic, so pwede natin hugasan na lang siya ng maayos. So, better way, so I heard this from one of my friends na agriculturist. So, para daw mahugasan yung mga fruits and veggies, matanggal yung mga fertilizer kung ano nakalagay doon. Ibabad natin siya sa water na merong konting suka. So, yun yung best way para matanggal. Di ba yung iba parang waxy siya masyado? So, yun yung best. Yes,
okay, so in relation to the apples, usually the sliced apples become discolored, making it not pleasing to the eye. So are there ways to prevent discoloration when you slice or peel an apple?
So yung sa apples, nagba-brown siya pag expose siya sa air. So better way, ilalagay mo talaga siya sa airtight or mga ziplocs. Yan na malalagyan. Or ibababad mo siya sa water. Another will be lalagyan mo siya ng acid. So, pwedeng soda, pero syempre, iwas natin soda, vinegar, or lemon juice. So, yun. Pero best way, para di maapektuhan yung flavor niya rin talaga is to store it sa airtight containers.
Okay. Okay, so here's our next question. There are peanut butters that are very oily when the bottle is open. Should we remove the excess oil?
With that, pag tinanggal naman natin siya, kasi magiging dry na yung peanut butter. So, best way is to stir it na lang para ihalo mo talaga siya. So, actually, better pa kapag humihiwalay, alam mo na wala masyadong trans fat or saturated fat kasi nga homemade siya. So, pag naghihiwalay talaga siya for extended period of time. So, haluin na lang po.
Okay. Okay, and then for our next question, is it healthy? I think this was answered a while ago during the cooking demo. Is it healthy to always use vegetable oils like for cooking? I read that it is mostly bad fats.
Okay, so sa vegetable oils, medyo controversial din siya. yung mga previously made na mga vegetable oil, hydrogenated siya. So as I mentioned, pag hydrogenated, mataas yung saturated fat niya. Pero yung mga recently available naman, since yung market natin will be parang gearing towards sa mga healthy food items na 0% cholesterol na naman siya. So I think okay lang naman. Ako personally, what I do sa oils, ina-alter ko siya. So kung may tayo na canola sa grocery, yung sa susunod vegetable oil or other oils naman. So, yun lang, para lang hindi lang ma-abuse yung use. So, yun.
Okay, so we've seen also in your cooking demo, Miss Jerica, that you use a plant-based milk. So we have a question here from our Facebook page. So would you recommend non-fat milk if we want to lose weight?
Non-fat milk, definitely. You can use non-fat milk or skim milk if you're trying to lose weight kasi mas mababa talaga yung amount ng fat niya. Pero meron mga ibang controversy but I have to siguro kailangan yung mga research po on that it can cause inflammation yung mga skim milk. So yun. So pwede naman yung mga non-fat.
But what is the best milk that you can recommend for those who wanted to lose weight?
Okay, so best
is it the plant-based milks
Okay.
ba? Like it.
Okay. Depende talaga sa need mo. If you're after the calcium, definitely mga cow's milk. Pero if you want na dairy lang or cream para lang sa pagluluto, tapos wala halos na fat or cholesterol, plant source or sa mga vegetarian. So it depends on your need din talaga.
Okay. And then here's another question from our Facebook page. So, Miss Jerica, pag hindi po talaga mahilig sa fruits and veggies, are there substitute or any tip para maging likable ang fruits and vegetables?
Okay, so marami namang recipes na available na that includes the fruit and veggies na palatable. So it depends. Usually sa mga patient, tinatanong ko talaga, bakit ayaw mo ng gulay? O meron kasi iba ayaw nila ng texture or ayaw nila ng texture, ng lasa talaga. So we will work on that. So yun, marami namang recipes available, pwedeng gawing shake, pero syempre sa mga fruit juices or shake, wala na yung fibers. We really need that. So yun, first alamin kung bakit ayaw ng fruits and veggies. Is it the taste or the texture? Then we will work on that. And second, yun po, pwedeng gawin na lang siyang shake or juice, pero minus the fiber na.
Yeah. So it is really best, Miss Jerica, to consult their nutritionist or dietitian for their diet. Okay, so we have another question here in our Zoom. So what diet can you suggest to the different body types, since we have this endomorph, mesomorph, and ectomorph?
Also with that, aside from our approach kasi on nutrition, our approach dito, we make it holistic. So, iba-iba kasi tayo ng body types, iba-iba tayo ng food habits. So, we want the patients to understand kung ano yung mga factors affecting their food choices, food habits. So, aside from body type, we also assess yung mga food habits or yung mga physical or mental aspects, environmental. And with that, paano namin gagawin yung meal plan? So, I can tell kung halimbawa, specifically kapag talagang mapayat ka or nasa lean side, ito lang yung diet for you. Or nasa heavier side ka, ito yung diet for you. So, specific kasi siya. So, not only on the body type yung tinitingnan natin.
Okay. And then, in relation to diet, we have a question here. What is your comment on no rice diet? Especially this pandemic, na uso talaga siya since most of the people really parang nag-increase yung weight nila during the pandemic. So now they're trying different types of diet. And syempre, isa na dito is the no rice and yung low carb. So what is your comment about it?
Okay, for no rice or no carbohydrate diet, so isa siyang para siyang fad diet din. So if we remove the rice, wala tayong source ng energy. And usually, you get it from your ulam, di ba? Kasi usually, pag no rice diet, mag-uulam ka lang or kain ng gulay. So you will get your energy from your ulam or yung mga gulay. Nawawala yung function ng protein, which is yung for building muscles, for immunity, kasi nagagamit mo siya as energy. So, magandang balance pa rin siya. And also, we want to promote yung good relationship niyo po sa food. So, if you restrict yourself too much sa mga pagkain, like halimbawa, pag rice, may aversion talaga, ayaw mo siyang kainin. So, yung relationship mo sa pagkain, parang nawawala or pumapangit. So, iniisip mo sa pag meron ka ng connotation na may pagkain na bawal at saka pwede. So, mas masyadong nare-restrict yung pagkain mo. So, hindi mo na na-enjoy yung food. So, number one, kailangan na-enjoy pa rin yung pagkain. Kasi pagkain, way of living siya. Tsaka para mas maging sustainable yung diet mo or yung healthy eating mo, kailangan incorporate natin yung mga food likes mo, food dislikes mo. So, yun. I hope I answered the question.
Okay. And then for the no rice diet, since you've mentioned na yun nga parang nababawasan yung source natin ng carbohydrate. So if is it parang advisable pa if they don't want to eat rice, parang eat another siguro a different food that is also source of carbohydrates, ganyan. Like for example, mga sweet potato or ano. So ganun ba siya if they really don't want to eat rice?
Pwede naman. Pwede kung ayaw nyo na rice, pwede yung ibang starchy vegetables. Kaya lang yung mga kamote, potatoes, mataas yung glycemic index and glycemic load. So, pwede ring option yung adlay or job steers. Yung iba, di ba nauso mga quinoa or mga couscous. Kaya lang mataas na kasi yung mataas yung price. So, baka hindi maging sustainable. So, may mga options naman ng rice na pasok sa budget, like yung mga brown, mga red or black rice, or job steers or yung adlay, pwede maging option din. Kasi I think locally available naman yung adlay.
Okay, so for the next question, do nutritionists also recommend on intermittent fasting and keto diet?
Okay, so for intermittent and keto, I think parang last year or 2 years ago, diniscuss ko yung mga fad diet. So sa intermittent fasting, so let's discuss yung pros and cons muna. Sa intermittent fasting, syempre bababa talaga yung timbang mo kasi talagang hindi ka kakain or once a day ka lang kakain. So yung calorie deficit sobra-sobra. So bababa talaga yung timbang mo. But the consequence will be, meron ka ng aversion sa pagkain and then pagkakain ka na, yung feast na stage mo, mapaparami yung kain mo and also you will have a predisposition of food. Syempre naka-fast ka, matagal hindi ka kain. So iniipon mo kung ano yung kakainin ko sa feast day ko na baka kain ako ng pizza or kain ako ng mga highly fat food. So yun, mas na-alter pa yung metabolism mo with that. So yun yung consequence. And also for for keto diet. So we use keto diet actually sa pediatrics na mga epileptic. So may computation siya, may tamang way on how to do it and may specific condition lang na dapat gawin. So for keto diet, ang consensus kasi still para siyang intermittent diet. Very low calorie diet, very restrictive. So gagamitin mong energy will be yung fat. Okay, usually na fat na kinakain pa is mainly high in saturated fat. So yun, babawian ka naman sa ganun, tataas naman yung cholesterol and lipid profile. So yun, so we don't really recommend it. That's the consensus kasi yung effect na also in the long run, especially for keto, will be yung mga kidney disease. Kasi nga na overuse yung kidneys is mataas yung protein intake, mataas yung fat intake. So yun po.
Okay, so we have another here. Is honey a healthier alternative to sugar in addition to the coconut syrup, like the one you used earlier?
Okay, for honey, yung glycemic index din, yung glycemic load, same lang halos ng sugar. So mataas din. Well, aside from, meron lang siyang ibang health benefits compared sa normal sugar. So pwede naman, pero still, mataas pa rin yung glycemic index. So, yun po.
Okay, so in relation to sugar or any sweetener, mas healthy po ba ang artificial sweetener versus the regular sugar?
Okay, healthier. Actually, chemical na sila kasi diba, yung mga chemical like mga equal, ayan, mga acesulfame K. May mga studies na in the long run of use, pwede magka-cancer, pero may amount lang naman na binigay. So, kung personally, you can try yung mga organic na lang po. Like yung mga stevia or yun po, yung cocoa syrup, cocoa sugar, mas magandang alternative. Pero okay lang naman din po yung mga chemical based na mga sugar substitutes.
Okay, so we have another question. Due to my busy schedule, I hardly have fresh fruits available at home. Is it okay to use canned or bottled fruits?
Okay, for bottled or canned fruits, may added sugar na siya. So, usually nilalagyan siya ng added syrup para mas tumagal yung shelf life niya. So, wait, piling hugasan na lang siguro or pag bibili ka para hindi talaga siya mabulok agad, pili ka na lang pa konti-konti. Di ba? Or yung fruits and season. Yun po. So, with that, yung mga can, may added sugar lang. So, be cautious with that po.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember trying one tip also on how to to prolong yung freshness ng banana. You put a cling wrap dun sa pinagkakabitan niya. So far effective naman siya when I tried it po. So it really lasts longer than the usual shelf life ng banana. So hindi siya agad nag-darken. Okay, so we have another question. So does chili really helps you to improve metabolism or lose weight?
Okay, chilies. Medyo yung studies about dyan, parang wala masyadong consensus. It can increase your basal metabolic rate, pero ano lang siya, kumbaga hindi dahil bumilis yung BMR mo hindi dahil sa exercise, kundi bumilis siya kasi nag-increase ng heat. So, kung nakaka-lose weight siya, hindi siya ganun ka-significant compared sa pag nag-exercise ka. So, yun.
So what are your thoughts about doing calorie deficit? So these are yung mga nagbabawas talaga on their regular calorie intake.
So with that, effective talaga siya kasi babawasan mo yung usual intake mo. But we have to check if tama na ba siya. Baka masyado na siyang mababa to the point na nag-sacrifice na yung ibang nutrients na kinakain mo or baka maging deficient ka na, I mean, sa ibang nutrients. So, we have to check on that kung okay lang ba. Kasi what we do rin naman talaga as nutritionists, we try to lessen yung calorie intake mo according sa usual versus sa usual intake mo.
Okay, so Miss Jerica, are there tests ba para malaman the nutritional, kung ano yung parang kulang na nutritional content sa body ng isang individual?
With that, may mga biochemical tests naman siya na chine-check. Pero they usually, di ba, yung mga iron or sa mga vitamins na kulang. Pero kung magmamanifest din naman kasi siya clinically sa'yo, like, bawa, kulang sa protein, like yung mga flag signs, or parang mabilis siya mapuputol yung hair or sa nails. Yun, so may mga signs na gano'n. So, best to check it with your doctor na rin or para po mas check natin mabigyan ng mga tests na kailangan.
Okay, so going back to the rice, can you explain again the differences between red, black, and brown rice? So I think when it comes to their nutritional content.
Okay, so in terms of calorie, so let's start with muna yung carb content or calorie nila. Halos pare-pareho lang naman po. Nagkakaiba lang siya sa amount ng fiber. Okay, so the darker, mas maraming antioxidants. So may added antioxidants lang sa red tsaka sa black. Pero yun po, halos kung ang concern mo is amount ng calorie or carbs, halos pare-pareho lang po. Pero if you want added fiber, go darker, and added antioxidant, go darker po.
Okay, so we have here another question. Actually, it's about taking vitamins naman. So is it good po ba to take vitamins like vitamin C regularly? Alternate lang kasi ako mag-take like once a week or twice a week lang.
Okay, for vitamin C, the recommended nutrient intake for vitamin C is about 60 milligrams lang po. So, mababa, no? But the mga tablets or mga vitamins natin, available siya in 500. That will be the upper tolerable intake. So, vitamins is best pa rin kasi to take it from fruits and veggies or to food kasi mas ma-absorb siya. And yung food, meron siyang added mga phytochemicals to help sa absorption. So, kung every other day, okay lang naman po. Huwag lang sa sobra talaga sa 500 in a day.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have another question. Should adults continue to drink milk? Or what type of milk can you recommend for adults?
Adults, actually, it depends. Yung calcium recommendation ng adults, medyo nag-stagnate na siya sa 400, I think, or 100. Pwede naman po include sa diet natin. Kaya lang yung mga Filipino diet kasi hindi talaga tayo milk drinkers. We get the calcium sources sa iba, like sa mga fishes or sa mga green leafy vegetables or nuts. Pwede naman po, ayusin lang natin kung anong klaseng milk. Kasi kung include natin sa diet mo and you're planning to lose weight or planning to cut down our cholesterol or fat intake, mag-iiba tayo ng choices sa milk. So it really depends rin sa needs mo and sa sa activities mo. So yun po.
Okay, so let's see if we have more questions here. Okay, may mga gusto pa po bang humabol from our participants? If you have questions left there, you can just type in on our Zoom chat box and also to our Facebook comment section. So we will try to answer every single questions here. Okay, so do we have additional questions from our participants? Okay, so I guess, Ms. Jerica, we have no questions left. So before we end our session, we would like to, do you have any tips or takeaway message that you want to share with our viewers and our participants?
Okay, so as I mentioned kanina, talagang yung nutrition care plan, or how we assess patient, it really depends on the person. Kasi magkaiba tayo ng katawan. We have different bodies, we have different needs, and also we have different food behaviors. So aside from giving you the meal plan, we want you to understand ano ba yung factors na kaka-apekto sa diet ninyo. So para magiging mas sustainable siya at saka mas magawa mo talaga siya in the long run. Kasi yung diet di naman siya for a short period of time lang. Like ngayon gusto ko magpapayat, ito lang yung gagawin ko for 3 months. So kailangan long term para mas makita mo yung results, as well as lifestyle mo siya. Okay, so you have to consider that. So I highly advise talaga na consult your nutritionist or your nutrition dietitian para to fully assess your nutritional status, as well as to provide you with the correct and personalized nutrition care plan.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Jerica. So flash on your screens. So for our Zoom participants and also viewers of our Facebook page, would you like Ms. Jerica to encourage our participants and viewers to consult their nutritionist dietitian? So it is flash on their screen, the schedule, your schedule po.
Yes, it's really best na magpa-consult po kayo for proper assessment. So, hindi lang naman siya kung ano napapanood nyo anywhere on the internet. Yun na yung para sa'yo. Para may proper assessment, and malaman nyo po kung ano yung nutritional status nyo at this moment. So, my clinic schedule will be Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. Saturday, 8 to 12. Dito lang po ako sa MediCard Lifestyle Center. It's a 30-minute consultation to maximum. Pero it depends if you have more questions. I'm more than willing to accommodate it naman po. And you just have to book the appointment and for face-to-face consultation.
Okay, so for those who wants to have a consultation with Ms. Jerica, so here's her schedule, and you may book an appointment by visiting our website, www.medicardphils.com. There is an book an appointment option there. You will see that. Okay, so before this marks, I think, the end of our MediCard's 35th anniversary webinar series. So thank you so much for celebrating with us and for being part of the MediCard family. Again, this is Quaidin Lagos wishing you all to be safe, healthy, and hope to see you all again soon. Happy anniversary, MediCard. Thank you so much, Miss Jerica.
Thank you.
Time passes by with a multitude of changes, and every day can pass.
All new places, different faces in a world where changes everywhere you turn.
Find a friend you can rely on.
Hold the helping hand that shares. Keep the company that will truly care. The company that
MediCard,
doctors build. The
MediCard,
caring and the expertise. We're here
to serve you through the years.
for all that life may bring. We're here to help your family live in health and grow your dreams. The company that doctors build. The caring and the expertise.
Finding
MediCard, find the healthcare that you need.
in MediCard. Time passes by with a multitude of changes, and every day can pass.
All new places, different faces in a world where changes everywhere you turn.
Find a friend you can rely on.
Hold the helping hand that shares. Keep the company that will truly care. The company that
MediCard,
doctors build. The
MediCard,
caring and the expertise. We're here
to serve you through the years.
for all that life may bring. We're here to help your family live in health and grow your dreams. The company that doctors build. The caring and the expertise.
Finding
MediCard, find the healthcare that you need.
in MediCard.